I want to start with you on this bigger picture of Iran, Lebanon, Saudi Arabia, particularly in Lebanon with the resignation of its prime minister. What does this mean in your eyes in terms of the balance of power in the Middle East?
I think that your term, Nurit, the balance of power, is the right term. We are seeing in the recent years tectonic changes in the Middle East and shifting of power between three groups or alliances, if you wish. I would refer to the Sunni radical group, which is a combination of few terrorist organizations which are active in Syria. I refer, of course, to ISIS, to Jabhat al-Nusra, and other elements of Al-Qaeda. The second axis is the radical Shiite axis that has satellites which are Sunnis and Alawis. I refer to Turkey, Iran, Hezbollah, Assad regime, and under all of that, under the umbrella of the Russians, and the alliance of the pragmatic Sunni country headed by Saudi Arabia and joined by the Gulf countries, Jordan and Egypt. What it seems to be in the recent months is that the group of the global and local jihadists is being defeated militarily-wise. ISIS is losing its last strongholds, territorial strongholds in Syria and Iraq. And in a certain type of a zero-sum game, the Shiite radical elements led by Iran is getting stronger. The Sunni pragmatic axis led by Saudi Arabia see this in a very bad eye. And we should understand the resignation of Hariri, regardless what was the immediate trigger, but we should understand that in the framework of this conflict between the alliance led by Saudi Arabia and the alliance which is led by Iran.
Boaz, I wonder if you could help us take a look at the view from Israel, so to speak. What are the potential consequences, both good or bad, for Israel by both the Hariri resignation in Lebanon and the more aggressive Saudi posture toward Iran?
Although Israel is not part of any of those alliances and axes, naturally, Israel finds itself more identifying with the point of view of the Sunni pragmatic axis. First of all, because at least two countries are in a peace condition with Israel within this alliance. I refer to Jordan and Egypt. And second, because I think that the common denominator of the Sunni Pragmatic Alliance is that the concern from the growing hegemony of the Shiite led by Iran, the territorial success that they have in creating Khomeini vision of the Shiite crescent, starting in Iran, moving to Iraq, going through Syria, and ending in Lebanon with Hezbollah. So from an Israeli point of view, I believe that this development brings to the table this growing threat of the Shiite hegemony in the northern part of the northern Middle East. On the other hand, this resignation would definitely bring Lebanon into civil inconvenience, I would say, maybe even conflict, internal conflict. And Israel is craving for stability. A neighboring country, even if it's not a friendly country, instability might leak towards Israel as well, or the attitude toward Israel. And this is counterproductive.